diversity.
I know everyone's dying to come in. Haroon Bhorat, the British Chancellor, once said, "We're all in this together." In fact, he said it several times. Is that how it feels in South Africa?
So I wanted to partly deal with the question, and I think it covers yours as well. I think if you look at crises, particularly from the developing country context, both the financial crisis in the US and the second one with the euro crisis were imported into developing countries, but the consequences had to be dealt with locally. And I think that's the question, right? How do we find those tools? And one interesting avenue for discussion is, how do you build in developing countries the machinery, the legislative architecture, the institutional architecture to deal with future crises? And these crises may be financial, they could be climate related. There are all sorts of crises that are likely to occur in the future. One simple example is, I think you'd find it difficult to find a developing country or middle-income country that changed its unemployment insurance laws between the two crises. And unemployment insurance laws, of course, are crucial in terms of, in a crisis, upping the benefit amount, increasing the benefit period. I think the US did it. I don't think any developing country that I'm aware of actually attempted that. That's dealing with the crisis at a structural level so that you're ready for future crises. I don't think we've thought about that enough. And to some extent, that's a debate worth having. How can developing countries, and particularly through the ILO, set in motion a series of policies that would, almost in an automated fashion, allow the developing world to deal with future crises?